Hello, children. What can I do for you today?
What's up, guys? Been a long time, but then again, there's usually a long gap between all my videos. Just can't afford to buy a new knife and review it every week, like some people. Anyways, so I'm gonna do a quick EDC and then show you one other thing that I think is pretty cool. I think I might start showing this certain type of thing more often. But yeah, so without further ado, of course I'm recording with my new phone. I got the iPhone 4GS, or 4S actually, I think it's called, for my birthday, for my wife. I plan on getting the OtterBox Reflex case, but the interim case right now is the Powermat Case. It's a case you basically put your phone in it. It's almost like docking your phone, but you carry it around in this case, and then when you need to charge it, you lay it on top of the charging mat, and it charges wirelessly. So pretty cool. Provides enough protection for everyday use, but I want the Reflex. I think it'll probably be a little bit tougher, a little bit more impact resistant, or shock resistant. I think it has rubber, and this is just basically all plastic, but pretty cool nonetheless. And of course, plain old wallet, non-folding variety with a money clip. Got keys. Oh, this thing right here, completely worthless. It's like one of those as seen on TV things. Got a little light on it, but supposedly if you turn the switch on, if you whistle, it'll go off. Like if you lose it in your car, you can whistle and a little alarm thing will go off. Except that it goes off randomly all the time if the right frequency is picked up. So I just turn off the sound, because if I leave it on, the battery's just gonna run out. So I might as well have it as a backup flashlight. Oh well. Speaking of flashlight, I have this Phoenix LD20, and I never really carry it. It's just, for me, it's too bulky. I mean, the thing is, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches long, and this impact bezel right here basically wears holes in your pants, so I just don't. It's just too much to carry. Great flashlight. I leave it in the car, leave it at my bedside, just to have a light for emergencies. But it's, in terms of capability, it doesn't really make up for its bulky size. This, however, Quark X123 squared, is a great light. It still is relatively bulky, but it's at least 1 inch, 2 inches shorter. Probably about 2 inches shorter than the LD20 here, and quite a bit brighter, a little bit lighter. So awesome light, bunch of functions. I paid $60 for it. I don't know if that was overpaying or underpaying, but I would have paid $100 for it. I think it's worth it. Great light. Now, well, let's see. I'll save the best for last, but here's the Kimber Ultra. You guys have seen this before. Kimber Ultra 2 stainless steel. Got a really long name. In the Crossbreed Super Tuck with the horse hide. I do want to replace this eventually with a smaller 9mm, but I still carry this. Still, it's just kind of heavy to me. Now, if I'm not carrying a gun, I like to have at least some capability to defend myself, so I carry this BBR Woman in D2 steel by Bastinelli Creations. Wicked combat blade. Has the lock bar system there. I forget what they call that. The rotoblock, I think. I think the what is that Italian maker? patented this, or they didn't patent it, but anyways, they made up that design. Really cool system. Then if I'm looking for a more low profile knife for my EDC, I'll carry this Cali 3.5 with the Super Blue Sprint Run. You know, if I'm wearing slacks or just something that's, you know, I need a less bulky knife, I'll carry this knife. Awesome knife. Easily the sexiest looking Spyderco. Very sleek, slim and trim, and sharp as a laser beam. And this is my normal EDC Spyderco Paramilitary 2 with the Spetsnaz Edition scales, modified by yours truly. In my opinion, not necessarily an improvement, but just, you know, for me personally, it's an improvement. It feels the hands a little bit better. Loving it. So that's my EDC. Get that out of the way. Now we'll show you this. This right here is a case, or what would you call it? Basically an album cover for the Halo Anniversary soundtrack. This is a vinyl LP. Check this LP out. Green. How cool is that? It's kind of a marbly looking sea green color. Anyways, they Halo now is, I think, either 10 or 11 years old, the whole franchise, which is pretty amazing to think about, that this game was already a decade old, at least. They came out with a new, basically, it's called the Halo Anniversary Edition, and it's Halo 1 with remastered graphics, basically. And also, they redid the original soundtrack, which was all synthesizer, with a full orchestra. It was originally written by Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore, composed by them, and then these guys here adapted it and for an orchestra. And the orchestra was actually the George Lucas Orchestra. I didn't know they had an orchestra, but apparently he does. I'm sure he can afford that. But really cool. Even if you don't like Halo, if you like a really good film score, like Star Wars is an awesome score, and you know, the Lord of the Rings, all those classical style scores, I think this is one of the great ones as well. And I'm actually going to read the books. I heard the books are really good, if you're into any kind of science fiction whatsoever. But I've enjoyed this soundtrack. This I paid, I got this as a gift, but it was I think it was around $25, but you also get a free MP3 download of all the tracks plus more. So a really good music investment. Loving it. I plan on buying a lot more vinyl, and I think I'm gonna start showing you guys what I'm listening to if I do a review or an EDC. But you can download these MP3s, or buy the CD, or you can get the vinyl and get the MP3s as well. So I just thought that was really cool. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. Hopefully I'll put up another video sooner than later. See you guys.